What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be talking about how to dolly, a whole bunch of dolly tips and how to do it safely. Alright, so what we got is, I'm just going to kind of pretend here that I'm on the back of a horse and I'm roping, and you're roping whatever it is that you want to rope. Most of the time that when you're roping something, like any kind of animal, you usually roping the head. So I'm going to be roping the head on this cow. Alright, I'm going to be talking about how to dolly. This is with a rope that's not a little bit different than calf roping when it's already tied off for you on here, but this is a rope when you have to rope something and you dolly. Alright, so first thing you do is you rope whatever it is that you're roping. Alright, then from here, first thing you do is that you don't look down and try to find your dolly. Okay, so when you rope, keep your eyes on what it is that you have roped. Alright, because the reason you want to do that is because if you look down and you're trying to find your dolly, then you're not knowing that whatever you just roped could have stopped and you have no idea what's going on. Okay, so that is something that can make it more dangerous, is if you look down while you got your hands on a rope and you don't know what is going on with what you're up. So first thing is, you do not look at what you're up. Second thing is, you keep your hand straight up. All right, so when you go to wrap your horn around the horn like this, okay, you want to keep your hand straight up. All right, so first thing you do is you keep your eyes on the rope. The second thing you do is you keep your hand straight up when you wrap. All right, you go counterclockwise. Then when you got right here, that's a full dolly. All right, so when the rope is here and your hand is right there, that's a full dolly. Okay, that means you have it completely tied off. All right, so if you keep your hand sideways, the dangerous thing about doing it sideways is you don't want to have your hand sideways. Okay, then you make this wrap, and it's not good to have your hand. Keep your hand straight up, make that wrap, keep your thumb up. Okay, don't have your hand any more degree than straight up and down. All right. Another thing, a very important tip is on a dolly is if you ever feel anything wrong with the dolly, like you got a coil, if you feel anything wrong, if you dolly over and over again, eventually you're gonna have something that doesn't feel right. You just let your rope go. All right, it's not worth getting injured for a dolly. Okay, so if you feel anything wrong with your rope, just let your rope go. All right, another thing is that when you dolly, all right, I have seen some people keep their thumb on the right. Seems like the most injured part of the hand on a dolly is the thumb, and I think that's because they put their thumb on the inside of the rope. You could dolly with keeping your thumb on the right side of the rope like this. All right, so if say things run through, you get like one of these little coils comes over and it gets in here with your thumb like this. You get a coil that your rope starts running through, and so you can have your thumb on the outside. All right, it makes it a little bit safer. You have your thumb on the outside, then if you got your thumb on the inside, it makes it a little bit more easy for a coil to get in your thumb like that. But if your thumb's on the outside, it's like you got your thumb on the inside, you get a coil to come through. All right, another tip is that say you get one dolly, okay, like this, and it's not holding, like it starts going like this, or it starts running, you can wrap it a second time like that. okay, you can put a second dolly on there. If the rope starts running, sometimes that helps. You do one like that, and then if it isn't holding, you can do a second one as well. All right, another tip is well, this is like a tip for like heading. So you rope, go like this, you pull your slack, keep your thumb up, dolly, right here you got a full wrap. And then now you can put your hand, press your hand down on the saddle horn and kind of use that as when you're going left. You can kind of push your hand right here for a little bit more support and balance. For that, I think that's a few helpful tips on learning how to dolly, and I hope that helps. See you guys next time.